Morning everybody, morning subscribers, gunners, wherever you're from. Me and 40 today are heading to Tri-State. We're gonna pick up some spare parts for the AK, maybe pick up some extra parts for the for Scarlet, and we're about to hit the road. You got something to say, buddy?
Yeah, buddy.
Keep gunning.
Oh, they let me off the leash. I got my weed from the west, my pills from the east, and 2 bottles of goose. That's peace. No feeling.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. I like the ceiling. Woo! Damn! Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. The producer.
Alright guys, well we made it here in one piece. We're here at TristateMotorsports / CLM. Awesome place. This is where I get all my parts from. They're not too far away, so that's the best part about it. Probably a good 45 minutes away from the garage, but me and 40 are here. About to go in there, get some parts, show you guys around, and you'll see some real fun stuff. There it is. There goes my boy. My man CH, man. He gives me all my parts, man. A1 day one, man. My boy Lionel.
Yeah. Yo,
there he is, man. This is
Oh, wow.
This is the famous Tri-State Motorsports. There goes my boy Danny. What's going on? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? This is the one-stop shop place here. Tri-State Motorsports. They have everything damn near in stock, and if they don't, they can pretty much get it the next day. They represent me well. Great company. I love them. And basically everything is here in stock. You come in, you ask for your parts. They got PPG stuff here in stock. They've got all your vibrant hose clamps and hose ends and ANNs and lines. Fully stocked on K-tuned, fully stocked on skunk. They have so much stuff here. Awesome, awesome place. This is the OEM section, my favorite section. There goes my boy Bobby. He's in charge of the used parts section. Does shipping also. Probably shipping this out right now, right? This sold, Bobby?
Yeah, it's taking off these cables.
And that's it.
Shifter box is sold.
Shifter box is gone. Where can they find the page? What's the page called, bro?
TSM URP.
TSM URP. Don't have enough money to buy anything new? Hit that page up. They ship worldwide, international, in the States, whatever it is. As soon as you pay for it, they ship it out the same day. And that's it. This is your one-stop shop, man. This is 40's favorite place. Look how happy he is. Look at this guy. Yo, 40, you hanging it?
No.
You not hanging it? Oh, you hanging it.
Yeah.
Well, here we are with the Godfather of Boost. Last time this guy tuned my car, he could put gel in his hair. And my boy Cunha taking me to school on the transmission. Because, yeah, I botched it. I tried to go out racing a little earlier, and I didn't want to fuck up anything with this expensive gear. So now he's just inspecting everything. But he is, he's been in the racing world for about a good almost 15-20 years. I've known him for about 10. Tunes a whole bunch of fast cars. Do you still have the record for all-wheel drive?
Fastest mile an hour, not fastest time.
Okay.
And we have the record for the street tire.
Okay, so record for street tire. That was the blue car?
It's a customer built blue car.
Okay. Yeah, Cunha's the man that tuned Steve all-wheel drive's car. So yeah, we're in good hands right now. Enjoy. I'll show you a couple of builds. I'll show you the dyno real soon, and whenever you need any help, just reach out to ClmMotorsports. He's spying on Cunha. Looking from like every angle. Look at this guy. Look at Coach.
Gonna be doing them at the track for you.
Yeah, man. Somebody has to. These fucking forks don't
You
hold
cleaned
up.
the shit out that case, I'll tell you what.
They did, right? Oh yeah, he's the best. He's the best prepper I've ever met. Just watch the magic. Here it is. I'll just leave it on for you guys. You like finishing up this process, transmission that way?
Yeah, it's easier putting the thing. Sometimes I do it the other way. That really, it's not a big deal.
How important are those springs, like to swap them out to the Speed Factory ones?
I don't know. I've never did a back and forth. Later, brother. But I don't know if you've noticed this, but you actually have B series springs.
Okay.
In your thing. I put B series springs. They're a little taller, so probably put a little bit of pressure.
Okay.
It's kind of just like a dumb little hack.
Okay.
But
so swapping those out to B series was just.
It's a little bit of a spring pressure, but I'm still not. I haven't measured it because the K series one is shorter, but I think it's a little. Stiffer.
Yeah.
This is a little longer, but I haven't really actually measured the spring pressure.
Gotcha.
I just threw it in there just to.
Now you always get the question of like torque and everything like that. This is just hand tight, right? You're not ripping this together, right?
No. You have to be careful with the crush washers.
Okay.
Because what happens is if you crush them too much, the body of it actually hits the rod, and then it makes it hard to shift.
Okay.
If you crush that washer too much.
So if people are having a hard time shifting it,
So,
some cases, it could be that you over
It could
tightened
be.
it, especially after rebuilding a transmission.
Yeah, you could just back these up, and then
Yeah.
if it shifts fine, then you. And sometimes you take them out, you see the ball stuck in it.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you crush the end of it, and
Okay.
it's stuck inside.
Gotcha. Great
So
info.
little thing is 45. 45, you snug it, and then 45.
Nice.
Snug, 45, that's all it needs.
Awesome.
That's
I
it.
appreciate that info. Okay, he's almost finished. That's it. Now what?
No.
He's not that good?
No, bro.
He's finished. He's finished.
I'm crying.
Oh. Yeah. I think Cunha used to break about 2 transmissions a night when we used to street race on 78. Long ways ago.
Yeah, I did a lot.
That was crazy. Remember, you had like bins of just gears, and everyone knew in Jersey where to go get gears from.
You know where I got a lot of shit from?
Oh.
At one point, fucking Gary Gardella.
Oh yeah, you told me about that when he stopped racing the Honda, right?
Stopped racing the Honda. He had so much fucking spare shit one day. He just called me up and gave me all fucking buckets and buckets.
Never charged you, just like, here, just take it.
No.
Yeah, that's
just trying to help me out.
Gary Gardella, man.
Yeah.
That's TBT.
Yeah.
When people see this video, I'm like, yeah, I remember him. I wonder what he's up to now.
They remember Gary Gardella, they're OGs.
Yeah. The Jersey kid.
Yeah.
That guy was super humble.
Yeah, he's good people.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Same thing here, hand tight.
Yeah. On these little 10s.
Gotcha.
Hand. The other stuff is all done.
Cable holders.
That's
right
it,
there.
man.
Yep.
Working?
Yeah, make sure it works.
So you put it into every gear, spin
and
it.
I needed to this first.
Okay.
Should have put that in first, but
Okay.
it still shifted even without that. Yeah, you always gotta double check it.
So every transmission you end up putting together, you just put it into gear and then rotate the input shaft left and right. Make sure there's
Well,
no-
I could spin it, then I spin it back. Sometimes with dog boxes, they have to, the dogs have to align, or else it doesn't fall in.
Okay.
So you just move it back and forth, and it'll fall in. With a stock trainer, you really don't have to do that because the synchros will line it up.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Wrapped it up. saves me again. Saved me before Ohio, didn't make it, and now saves me again.
Well, hopefully this time.
Hopefully I don't come back. Hopefully I give you that text that, hey,
Yeah.
look what you did.
See if you bump up a spot.
See if it, yeah, try to bump up a spot. That's it.
That's it.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, ClmMotorsports. ClmMotorsports. Amboy 2
This is
Avenue.
yours.
Yep, that's me. That's my magnet. Yeah, put it on the cart. We're gonna put that in the cart. Thank you, ClmMotorsports.
No problem.
All right, so we're wrapping up this visit to Tri-State Motorsports. Got the transmission done here with Cunha. I didn't want to chance it with all this money that I have invested into the transmission, so Cunha held me down. Whenever you guys want to check out somebody like that, man, you get so much knowledge from him. Just speak to him, you know what I mean? He's a great guy, great company, great tuner. We're out of here real soon, so Tri-State Motorsports, they have damn near everything inside. I'm not selling you nothing. Just come and see it yourself. That's it. Keep gunning. Tri-State. Back to New York in the second.
Go.
What's your name, man? I'm going to interview you. You know what an interview is?
Lucas.
I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to ask you questions. You answer them, all right? What's your name?
Lucas.
Lucas? Do you like cars? What's your favorite car?
Daddy's.
What is it?
Big Daddy.
Daddy's car? Oh, your dad has a cool car. Your dad has an 8-second car.
Yeah, it was there for.
Where is it? No, it's not here. Oh, it was here before. Yeah, it's not here. When it's not here is a good thing. It is not spending money. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
you're
there.
right about that.
My boy Pedro's child, man. Lucas, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy, give me some knuckles, man. Give me some knuckles on camera.
1 pound.
Oh my God, you're so strong, man. Keep gunning, man. And we're back here in the garage, back from New Jersey. On the way over here, got some great news. Sonic 203 from Connecticut is the first all-motor Honda Civic in the 8s. He went $899 at 156. Same team, same tuners, same engine builders. Super, super happy for those guys, man. They worked hard for it. They put the car together. First time out on the trailer. Goes 9-0, next pass goes 8.99. Jamie Marsh is killing it with that car. Sonic is driving it. Super dope team over there, but I am super, super excited for them. The whole squad, man, it feels like I did it with them. You know what I mean? It's like a team effort. It's a group effort. So I got my trans here. I'm probably just gonna end up putting this in, and I'll probably leave the camera on for you guys. Keep gunning, man. All right, man. I'm just gonna put my trans up. No one's really here out of work yet, so I'm just gonna knock it out real quick. I got all my bolts ready. Everything's organized. Like I said, those swivels are gonna come in crucial. My 3/8, my electric hand ratchet, 1/2-inch gun. We'll get to the axle part later. I'll rip out a few more tools out of there, and you guys will watch me knock this out, man. Enjoy. So I'm just lowering down the lift so I can get it to where I can reach over the fender and just line up the input shaft into the clutch, and that's basically it. That should be about right there. I'll move it over as much as I could and center it. Then I'll reach over from right here. It's a little bit of a backbreaker, but I got no help, so I have to do it on my own. I'll reach over here, try to get it in as much as I could, and then I'll get my bolts and everything ready to put in. So, as a matter of fact, I'll just grab a few right now. Yeah, buddy. So I'll just grab 2 to where they can get held up, my 17s. So here we go. Can I lower it a little bit more? Make my life a little bit easier. Always check your fork thoroughly. Make sure it's in, because these puppies, see, they're known for coming out. So now I have to do this whole process over, but I'd rather do it now than outside. See? This guy is actually known for popping out, and I barely touched it. So you just clip it into the slots where it belongs on the shift fork, and that's it. Sometimes you can try and bend them out with your hand, with your fingers or whatnot, and try to get it to sit like that. I hope I'm doing a good job here. There it is. Throwout bearings lined up. Put it back in. Some people believe in putting like grease on the throwout bearing. I'm not a believer of that, because when the rotation happens, what happens to the grease? It's going to get all over the clutch, and then that's when you're going to start slipping. And then you're wondering, like, damn, I got a brand new clutch. How the hell is it slipping? Sometimes that's the case because people grease a whole bunch of stuff inside the bell housing where everything should be somewhat dry. Ah, this is going to suck. Yeah, this is going to suck. I hate this shit. Okay. I got it somewhat. There it is. I got it. Wasn't too bad. So I'm just going to grab a 17 and just get it to hold it while I can raise the car up, because I don't want it to drop out. But I'm lined up. Both dowel pins are in place, and I'm golden. Shit, left me a little winded. I'm fat. I need to go back to the gym and hit that treadmill everyone hates. But now, when I lift the car up, it's all together. So I'm in pretty decent shape here. Maybe I can put the starter bolt through, and that'll bring it in a little bit more also. And the starter bolt's funny. It's a little bit longer. I don't know if you could see that. So the starter bolt through the starter, through the block, into the transmission. Now remember that hand ratchet I was talking about? Look how crucial this is going to be. Super simple. Now we're not tightening it all the way, because if we do, the other side of the bell housing is going to split open. So we're just snugging it up to the point where we're secured and we don't feel like it's going to fall and hurt anything. Okay, so I trust that. I'm going to bring the car all the way up. I'm going to catch the back bolt. All right, so I put the car all the way up because I'd like to get that back 17 onto from the block to the transmission. And that one's also a weird one. It's a little bit longer. It's a little bit longer. I don't think I have that one right. Yeah, I'm gonna need a longer 17, but I don't know if somebody mixed some stuff up in this box. I secured it away, but I'm gonna need a longer 17. Be right back. All right, so I found my 17 that I need. It's a little bit longer. Hide it in the back. It's always good to have extra. It's always good to have extra bolts. Some people, you know, you buy a single cam, you throw those bolts out. You're gonna end up needing them in the future. So what I suggest is try to save up all the 14s, all the 12s, all the 17s, all the 19s. Don't throw nothing out. Save it. If it's stripped, get rid of it, because you don't want to make a disaster on your build. But 100%, all of you should start their own bolt and nut collection with just picking up parts and buying stuff. You know what I mean? Just make sure that this transmission's all the way in. Yeah, it's golden. He's golden. So that 3/8 ratchet ain't gonna cut it. So that's why this is where perfectly when the swivel 17 comes in with the 1/2-inch gun. Just nail down on it. You'll start to see this close a little bit better. I wish I can zoom in for you guys, but I'm in such of a fucking groove right now. I'm just gonna keep going. And when you're using a swivel, never try to do it with one hand. Get your hand on the gun. That's it. I'm closed. I'm done. The rest is super cake. I'm done. See that closed up on me right there? I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna tighten this with the gun. That's where I fucked up. You see? I gotta put my hand behind it. It's a perfect example right there. I tried to be cute, do it with basically one hand, but holding the bottom. It's because the battery's real messed up. But you really gotta get on it. It's closed. That's it. I'm golden. I'm gonna jack it up, put the mount on, and then it's just buttoning up from there. So I set up the jack on the transmission, nice and lightly, just jacked it up. I got my motor mount lined up, just got to finish bolting it up, and we're almost there. Jack's a little crooked, but it's holding in place, so let's rock and roll. Move this guy over for you right here. So what we want to do is get this slot all lined up. Got my buddy right here. Hope you guys can see. This guy. Putting my motor mount bolts. Hold up the motor mount to the transmission. Just thread that in always with your hand. Sometimes that needs a little moving around. It has to drop a bit. Drop it a bit, and then jack it up some, just to grab. Yep, that's one. This one's still, oh, that's two. All right. I just got my nut. What do we got here? We've got 19s and 17s. Yes, sir. We've got 19s and 17s. Got a 17 here. See how that just lines up? It moves everything. Money. Money. I'll hand tighten those. Check this. Done. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So you line up this guy first. You get these three on and you're good. Then I'll put the back motor mount on nice and easy. And pretty much done. Put the scatter shield on. Put the slave cylinder on. Cables. And I can fire this baby up in a few minutes. So enjoy the show, man. So yeah, like I was telling you, I like to go over some of my bolts hand tightened. You know what I mean? I'm just real meticulous. I just want to make sure that I'm not overpowering it. And that's it. That's it. Measure twice. cut once. Just go over the bolts by hand, man. Get my bolts ready for my slave cylinder. Now you can really mess up the slave cylinder if you install it wrong. So it's gonna kind of almost look cocked, but it almost like slips in and it has a groove back here, and that's how you'll know that it's in the right position. So line up the ball first against the fork, push the slave cylinder in, bring the slave cylinder up, and then do that. Boom, you'll feel like this little slot that it falls in. You see how it's going like left and right? It's a groove that's set on the actual bell housing that holds that together. Hope you guys are enjoying the channel, man. I'm so happy by some of these responses that I get from people. It means a lot that people actually like apply certain knowledge that you give them. It's very flattering. Thank you so much. On top of that, I'm fucking handsome as shit. No, I'm lying. I'm ugly. I'm ugly. The slave cylinder, I don't really like to play with any kind of gun with the slave cylinder. I really like to just do it by ratchet. That sound of it hitting the paint is pissing me off so much. Oh my God, what are you hitting? Should have used the longer extension. No worries. Or maybe it came from this side. These 12 mils are super easy to strip on the casing. I think one of them is stripped. I think this guy's stripped. Yep, I'm gonna replace that. Longer 12. But yeah, I'm kicking ass right now. Yeah, so excuse some of the lighting. I'm just buttoning up the bottom now. Just a bunch of 17s. I got a half shaft and axles. Not really that hard. Take my time. Usually I'd have like some kind of music on right now, but with all these copyright things, I would have rather had music going and then just you guys just see me wrench. But I think it's more important that you hear like what I'm explaining. So I'm just buttoning up some 17s on the bottom, and my trusty snap-on hand electric ratchet is the GOAT. Is the GOAT. I think it's time for a battery swap, though. I might have jinxed myself. It might be time for a battery swap. But yeah. So when I'm alone, like if I wasn't recording right now, I would just sit down and I'll just stare at my car and I'll just talk to him. That's just me. Like I can finish in 10 more minutes. I can finish. I can just go get the axles, pop off the wheels, put them in, boom, 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 half shaft, 3 bolts, 36, 17 wrench, and I'm done. But usually I would just sit back and just look at my car, and then we'd have a conversation. I don't know if anyone else in the world can relate to me, but whatever, right? There's always a weirdo. So yeah, now I'm up to the half shaft part. I took off the tires or whatever. Have you noticed I've just been using this and that bullshit Pittsburgh Harvard freight set? It works great. I'm kicking ass. Like I'm just mobile, you know what I mean? It's the half shaft. Get it down, tie in your hand. Get it down, tying it by hand. Fits everywhere. This guy, I'm gonna put a ratchet on it. It's in a pretty tough spot. 14, little extension on it, and send it. Hold it on the other end. Just double check it one more time with the ratchet. Guys, when you're working on your car also, man, take your time. Work with pride. Work with like some kind of, you know, like dignity, you know what I mean? Don't just fucking slap shit together and butcher it and fucking, hey, fuck it, it's strip, send it. You're gonna get that result. Every single time, you're gonna get that result at the track. That fucking send it result, that send it mentality, you're gonna get that. Don't wanna do that. Work with finesse, man. Work with style. Work with organization. And look what happens to you at the track, or look what happens to you at the street. You know, the car that lasts and stays together always wins. Yeah, so Gunners, YouTubers, I'm gonna end up just ending this video now. I'm pretty sure you don't want me to bore you with just installing axles. I'm gonna pour some fluids and my car's ready to go. I'll end this vlog now. I don't want to make it way too long because my computer takes forever to load stuff up. But if you have any suggestions or any comments you'd like to share about what I should do with this channel, like what you would like to see, some lightweight reduction, some motor building, just comment it below. You know what I mean? Enjoy yourself. This channel is strictly made to be informative. If it comes with anything else, it comes with something else. But I just really want to prep this next generation of racing to work with some kind of pride. You know what I mean? Use the right tools. Take your time. Give it 100%. The cars are always going to give you 100%. To me, in my theory, a car is the closest thing to the human body. Let's think about it. We wash it. We wash our bodies. We start from the top, the roof. You start with your head. You go all the way down. The shoe, your feet are your rims. And then what you put inside of it is what you get out, right? So if you work out and, you go to the gym and, or you run and you're in marathons, it's the same thing with a car. You build the inside of it. You build your body. Let me know if that makes some kind of sense to you. But I really think, I've been thinking this since I was like 16 years old. I think that the car is the closest thing to a human body. You always get out what you put in. So with that being said, we'll conclude this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you had fun, man. Share the channel with people. The faster I grow, the more people we help together. So enjoy your Monday. Congrats to Sonic again. 4-piston. Jamie Marsh, everybody in CT, and we're on the come up, man. We're going to take over that top 10 list, man. You guys keep gunning, and see you.